What's going on, everybody? This is Hunter. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Today, I have got an absolute treat for you. This is hands down the nicest toy hauler that I have ever been. Today, we are down at Luxe, and I've got 5 different models I'm recording. 3 toy haulers, 2 quote-unquote traditional fifth wheels, but this is the 2027 Luxe Regent 49RH, and that's going to stand for Regent Hauler. And I'll tell you what, this thing has an overall GVWR of 29,999 pounds. Absolutely the heaviest fifth wheel that I have ever walked in. But man, it is top to bottom supreme quality. I mean, the doors, the cabinetry, the floors, the 3-inch thick walls with the graphite insulated, the graphite insulation. I think you guys are gonna really like it. Do me a favor, engage in some way on this video, because I very much so want to get invited back here again to work with Luxe on a regular basis. But I'll put all the specifications, length, height, tank sizes, awning sizes, all that good stuff, including a link to the manufacturer if you guys would like to do a little bit of ordering, because they are a factory direct, family owned, kind of manufacturer. So if you want to buy these things, you're dealing directly with Luxe. When you want to work with service, you have Luxe approved kind of service centers. So it's very kind of cool to have that singular touch point, I guess you could say. But again, it's the 2027 Regent 49RH, the Regent Hauler, baby. So I'm curious to see what you guys think, because man, even when you walk in, you can feel the difference in like the floor, and you got hand laid tiles for the backsplash. But the cool thing is every single inch of this thing is absolutely customizable. So even if you want to send them your own tiles or something of that nature for like the backdrop, you can absolutely do that. And then they'll grout it and hand lay it on into there. But I think if you were to close that door, would you even know that this is a toy hauler? I mean, this thing is pinkies up, highfalutin all around the place. I mean, look at that. Pretty darn cool. And like I said, if you got a problem with the cabinetry, switch it up and order it how you want. Sometimes that order process can take up to 6 months just to kind of go back and forth and pick every inch of this thing. So it's pretty darn neat. Since this is a toy hauler, I'm going to start back in the back, but I am curious to see what you think there of that that living room. But man, look at this. You got the track system. I wish I would have looked up what size the garage is, but I'm going to guess it's like a 16-foot garage or so. But again, that will be down in the description. Hopefully it'll pop up on the screen for you. A little half bath with the porcelain foot flush throne. You also got a friendly neighbor window right there if you're kind of doing your thing and you want to show off. But then right here, the hand laid tiles. And babe, if you're watching, I love you. Cannot wait to pick up my new ring. The ring broke from tapping on so many countertops. Baby! But look at that. Boom. Got a little storage, stainless steel there. Underneath the sink, you got access to your plumbing, and it's also going to have shut-off valves. The other thing too, insulated PEX lines and all that kind of stuff. And I'll show you how the electric is ran. It's also organized and bunched up together. It's really cool to kind of see that in the quote-unquote guts of the RV. But as you're coming back here, you can obviously see you got the 2 drop-down beds. So whether you're using this as a toy hauler or not, these can flip up and press up against the ceiling. So you're covered there. You also get a little TV right on over here, and then a ton of overhead cabinetry, whisper quiet AC system, so that way it's not going to be overly loud. And then you have this really, really nice size loft with a expandable ladder, which you see right there to help you get up and down. So whether it's for a grandkid or just for some seasonal storage and stuff you're towing around, you got some options there. Controls for some of your, some of your music. And then you see you got the, like the subwoofer and the speakers, things of that nature there too as well. I also like the little blackout shades that they got rocking on the windows into here. Curls down for you, so that way you're not, scooting out on your motorcycles or whatever you're putting. And then you can open this up just like that, really nice and easy and a peasy, and you are good to go. But now you have the fenced in back patio where you're going to see you have obviously the option to get in and out. So pretty darn nice if you're doing some lake life, or if you got a cool place to overlook just to hop in and out. And then you can go to the bathroom in the toy hauler. So maybe if you got those grandkids and things are getting a little messy, you don't have to worry about it quite as much, because they can just muddy up the area that you can easily clean off. See what kind of mattress they're working. pretty darn comfortable for the toy haulers. I can tell you that. I've been in a lot of them. I've done about 2,000 of these tours, and that is it's a nice bunk mattress comparatively to the rest. I'd still probably end up replacing it long term, but hey, it is what it is. Now we're back out here into the living room, and man, before we do too, the garage door, it's got that nice little, you know, kind of barrier right there, so it seals off. So if you do have something, it'll eliminate some of that gasoline smell. In command control system, so you have a couple different controls, you know, all over the place, and then your main one's going to be right inside the door that I'll show you here in a little bit. Real hardwood for the cabinetry, and then even like the walls got that soft, the soft touch to it. And again, the 3-inch graphite infused. So what's kind of cool is they were telling me is even if you were to take a syringe and push it in there with water, it would blow that water right back out. And then you can see this right here. So pretty darn neat to see kind of the insides of that. This is what the factory invoice is looking like with all the options. Maybe you can pause it and use this, but yeah, solid surface countertops all throughout. You got a flip up counter there. And then I don't know what this is made out of, if it's like a porcelain or what, but it's a Kohler. Really nice, deep, wide basin there for you with the high-rise faucet. Hitting those dishes from all angles. Again, customize it how you want it. And then look at that. Pretty darn snazzy there. 4-top burner to whip up all the fixings with enough room to cook up a turkey in that bad boy. You guys can have Thanksgiving dinner, you know, in the Luxe. You are good to go, baby. And then obviously you got your microwave here too as well. It's also going to be, looks like a convection as well. Hands-free on the strut system. And then the living room. Now what I actually think is pretty cool, there's a little remote that you can use, is for this fan. You see how it's all kind of tucked away? You click it and it expands out right there. And now your light turns into a fan. So I thought that was pretty neat. That's some pretty pinkies up stuff. I live out in the country. My backyard's a bunch of soy or corn, depending on the year. So we don't have fancy fans like that back at home. So it's pretty cool to see. I wish I could access that app to show you live and in person, but you know, it is what it is for right now. A little additional sleeping with your sectional sofa, a fireplace to keep you nice and a roasty and a toasty. And again, you got those hand-laid tiles just shining up like justice, looking real sharp right there. Sound bar, and then it looks like you got about a 60 to 65 inch TV. And I like the backlit storage. It kind of has that, you know, like little like dinosaur skin kind of background. Real nice stuff in the Luxe. Flip it back around. You got your slide out over here. So you got your dinette seating. For the big people that are out there, I'm going to go ahead and say that this is probably suitable for your 2 people. If you're 4 flats, you could sit down and play some cards, no problemo. You got a little bit of storage there up underneath, and then you got a fancy residential style refrigerator where you're going to see that you got crushed ice, regular ice, and then some water and a freezer section here too as well. And you are good to go. Plus, you got yourself a little bit of adjustable shelving for the storage there too as well. So I like how you get a little bit of more out of that, and then maybe places for like spices and things of that nature with the dovetail construction there as well. But pretty darn cool. Like I said, drop a comment and let me know what you think. And if you guys have made it this far, if you don't mind, hit that like and subscribe button for me, so that way I can you know, continue to grow, really making a push for that 100,000 mark. Sea level tank monitors right there. So I've heard great things about that. Not overall very, very familiar with it, but I have seen a couple commercials on it. And I think it's probably one of the better systems, obviously, if it's in the Luxe. But then right here is going to be your in-command system. So you can use all your slides, you know, your awnings, all your lighting controls, you know, your generator, all that. And it can be controlled there from your app. So nice system there. Very familiar with that one. I've done a couple different brands with that. Central vac system right here as we come up into the hallway. And then this is where like Luxe kind of separates itself. Like this door right here is a $450 door. This isn't going to have any type of warping. You don't need to worry about it when it's driving down the road. It's just a really nice structurally sound door that you would expect in something that's going to be this price. And then the bathroom has got one of the fanciest shower heads known to man that I'll show you here in just a second. Porcelain foot flush throne, as well as enough places to store all your towels, or you can adjust it as you would like with that little mini track system right there. So kind of do as you please. You do have a teak seat here with the Tri-Glide glass series. So if you're on the bigger side, You can get in and out, no problem. But I mean, look at this. You got about 6'6", 6'7" for head height. But look at this one. You got this. Boom. I mean, that's incredible. You got 6 different water sprouts going right there. I'd imagine, like, I'm a guy that likes a good back scratching. I'd imagine with some high pressure, you could do that and you'd just be like, you know, you're living life. Living life in this thing. I mean, who doesn't want that? You got a mirror, backlit mirror to show off the old bowling gun. Baby! Boom. Backlit tiles, looking oh so nice. And I like how it's a seamless sink here as well. And that design is looking really, really sharp. Again, all adjustable depending on how you want it. Truma Aquago as well for your water source or water heat. Boom, half Dracula, full Dracula. Stop the old skin from sizzling, keep some nosy eyes out. And then you are here into the bedroom, baby. You got yourself a king bed. You're also going to see windows that open up from either side. Some overhead cabinetry there too as well. Head height into here is going to be probably, again, 6'6", 6'7", so you tall folks will enjoy that. And that soft touch for the ceiling and the sidewall is just so nice. Helps out with sound deadening. Insulation is going to be a little better. You know, kind of pinkies up on everything, you know, here at the Luxe. And let me know if you guys would want like a little factory tour. I talked about possibly doing it because there's a lot of stuff that they were explaining to me that quite frankly, I don't really understand. I mean, 30,000 pounds overall GVWR is so much heavier than anything that I record before. And I know it's because they use residential appliances and they use, you know, the graphite infused insulation and their floor is thicker, their plumbing is better, things of that nature. But it's a lot different hearing about it than it is seeing it, if that makes sense. So I'm really curious to see if you guys would like something like that, because a tour like that isn't like an RV. A tour like that is going to take 8 hours of recording and probably, you know, 8 hours of editing and really break it down in a nice way. So I'm really curious to see, would that effort be something that you guys would appreciate and actually watch? Or, hey, just stick to the tours and kind of do your thing. So let me know what you think. One of the benefits would be I could put B-roll into all my videos though. But all right, guys, that's about the inside. Now we'll walk around the outside. But again, 2027 Luxe Regent 49RH Regent hauler. And man, oh man, is this nice. You got the RGB lights here too as well. They got it set kind of in party mode, so it's getting all sorts of crazy, baby. But pretty darn cool. You can set it to any of the colors that you see here and kind of do with it as you please. You're also going to see that front cap is looking as sharp as can be. The funny thing is this was actually inspired by AI is what they told me last year. And I think they did a really good job with it. It looks really slick. And I like how they put the mold like right in there for that. Just looks so neat. You got the Gen Y hitch here too. Haven't actually personally towed with ones, but I've heard amazing things about them. Battery disconnects, and then look at all this. Your 4 battery system, your hydraulics, and it's all kind of tucked away right here. Really, really nice. That way you can optimize some of your towing space, some of your storage space, you know, as well. 6-point hydraulic auto leveling. They're using 9,000 pound axles as well. So there's going to be 3 of those. But then what's nice is all that added insulation I was telling you about. You can kind of see it right here and just see how organized the wiring is, how it's all bunched together and color coordinated. Again, that comes down to being family owned and operated and just kind of doing the thing. When you're out, they can really help you out in various different ways, whether you're here or getting service down the road. So it's all kind of coordinated. It's not just one big rat's nest. Access to your furnace located right there with controls for some of your you know, inside and outside speakers, which by the way, located right there. Frameless windows. There's obviously the entrance into the toy hauler section and then your other speakers. And then we head around back here as well. You're gonna see your backup camera. And I forgot on the front here, I'll show you the side camera there too as well. But pretty darn cool. You got the Thule awning there off the front too. So you're gonna get 3 total awnings here on this thing. And then on the back, you got that collapsible ladder. So you can pull that down and out so that way you can get on top, and you even got the little helper rail there. Fully walkable roof. It's gonna be the aluminum truss work and all of that too. So you don't have to worry about, you know, any of that. The 250 pound weight capacity. You're also going to get a fuel station, which is very fitting for a high-end hauler. Sewer outlet connection, power cord reel right into there. And then bada bing, bada boom, baby. I mean, look at those tires. They're using the Continentals. So you know you're taken care of there. You can also get a slide topper, you know, if you would like. Back end of the Truma. And then that's going to be your exhaust for the generator. And then right there, Truma, docking station, bada bing, bada boom. Control for your systems. So that's the same one that they're using on those Tiffin motorhomes as well, which is pretty darn nice. But all right, guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think. I appreciate you guys being here. And again, it's the 2027 Luxe Regent 49RH. My name is Hunter. Have a great day. See you.